Hey guys, it's Michelle with Monarch Graphics and Designs, and I wanted to show you guys how to use these Photoshop mock-ups. If you buy any of these mock-ups that are PSDs, make sure they're PSDs. If they're just PNGs, they're just flat files and they don't work like that. You would just place your image on the photo. But these work a little bit different because they are the PSDs. So, so you've got your background, you've got just your shirt, right? And then here, and I'll show you this in a little bit, you can change the color of her shirt. And they've got some shadows and lights, and to be honest, I kind of see them now. I was gonna say, to be honest, I can't even really see them, but I leave them on there because I figure they add a little, that depth and detail. So, but mainly what you need to do is you come over here to this one. If it looks just like this, I'm sure the others would look similar. But if you have this layout here, you would right click on this right here and you would go up to edit contents. You click on edit contents, then it opens up this other page and you turn off that and turn this on, which we will end up turning back off, but we're gonna turn this on for just a second. We're gonna go to place and we'll grab a design. I have no idea. It's almost 4th of July, so let's just use this one. So hold the shift to scale it, kind of get it in position. Do not worry on this page what it looks like. You'll probably never get it perfect, so don't even worry about it. Click the check mark, turn off this contour, because if you leave it on, it will show up on your other image, so be sure you turn this back off. That was just to guide you. So then you've only got this right here. Then you just go up here on this window that you're currently in and you X out of it and you say yes, but you don't really have to save it right this second. Push OK. Go ahead and just push cancel for right now. Okay, now that it's on the shirt, then you can move it. I got it pretty close, but I think I'm going to make it a little smaller because that's probably not how big it is on the actual shirt. So Control T. I have turned it off, but there will probably be a window that pops up giving you some warning. It's fine, just click OK. Hold the shift and just kind of scale it. It's going to go off her arm a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get the size. And then I'll move it into position. Scale it just a little bit more. Scale it to how, make your shirt first, and then you'll have an idea of what size to scale it. Go ahead, push OK. It's going to ask you to save it again. Just push cancel. Okay, and then you've got it in place. And then once you get it sized, you can always, move it around. So once you get the size, even though it goes off her arm there, for a little bit, you don't need to worry because you can just put it into position. Okay, and then you would just save this. Do not save it as the same thing here because then you'll ruin, well, I guess you won't ruin it, but then that'll be there next time. I like to keep mine blank. But you would just save this as a JPEG, most likely, because this isn't, you wouldn't need to save it as a PNG because this is probably just going on your website or on an advertisement or something like that. So you'd probably do a JPEG. You might want to crop it depending on what you're using it for. But let's change the color of her shirt. So if you if you click on her shirt, it changes colors. If you leave it off, it's white. So if you click on it, it changes colors. And then if you click on this box over here, this the hue and saturation box will pop up. And if you want to make it black, you just slide this all the way over to black. If you want to pick a different color, you just slide this bar and see how our shirt's changing colors. So then you kind of get it where you want it. So say you wanted this to be blue, but you wanted it to be a little bit darker, then you would just slide this over. So then now it's more of a navy than, you know, this blue. I don't think you'd want to go that white. But you just slide this bar. You're probably never really gonna match your shirts exactly. So I would probably either leave them white or black. Navy's pretty easy to find. You can probably do red, probably pretty easy too. Yeah, you can do a nice deep red too. So I would stick to like the main colors, because to try to get a specific color of shirt that you're selling is probably not going to happen. So make sure you have, you know, a white option or a black option, or red or blue. But you can play with this. I mean, if you want to spend time playing with it, I'm sure you can find your color. And then what I do sometimes is I just write that the model's not wearing the exact shirt, you know, see the other photos for exact, to see how the shirt will look exactly. I just put a little disclaimer in there that she, you know, she's not wearing the exact shirt. So, and then that's how you would change her shirt, and you would do the same thing. You would save it as a JPEG. Now, if you were saving it for just like, if you were actually going to put it on your product, not just for an ad or a collection or anything like that, if you're actually going to use it in the product next to the shirts, I would probably crop this down and maybe even have zoomed in a little bit. It's going to ask you to save all that again. You can just ignore it until you're ready to save it. So that's what I would do. All right, guys, just a little short video. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for Photoshop. We have, there's tutorials on there. There's other artists. Doesn't matter your skill level. You can ask questions. You can post your work. Post videos of, you know, work that you followed, and then show us what you did, you know. So, I don't know, check us out. The link to the Facebook page is in the description below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.